At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in and he's able to deliver that decisive pass.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. White. Oh, Trossard! It's anyone's ball now. Ball swung in. And the finish!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Saka. Merino. And here's Havertz. Out to the right. Back it goes. Gabriel makes the interception. Rice. Shifted upfield. And he's there to get it away. He's going to play.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Important interception. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Trossard. Merino. And Jorginho. And it's Jorginho. Rice. Decent progress down the left. Showing good feet. And here's Trossard. Saka! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. He's got to be in here. There's the hit!
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ball is over the line. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Trossard. Merino. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Arsenal have it back and they can go again. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Played into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Rice. Forwards and with intent. Trossard. Oh, that's a key interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's pulled it up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely feet. He's going for goal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Kivior. Havertz is onto it in a flash.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Merino. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Goal for Arsenal. After 16 minutes is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal keep themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Saka. White. That's tidy. Ah, that's a fine interception. Played long and they could be in here. Nicely intercepted. Kivior chooses to go cross-field. Saka, he's in real chance! Certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Jorginho, can he put it away? Slavia Prague can counter promptly here. Just eases him off the ball. Opts for safety. Calafiori. White spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's delightful. Now here's the delivery.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Moved on forwards. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Saka.
Merino. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kivior. Played back in. Looking tidy in possession. And the shot! Kivior. That is out and behind. It's a good block. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Jorginho. shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
White. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saka gets his pass away. And he's managed to get free. Great lead!
Slavia Prague, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Havertz. Trossard. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been knocked clear. Gently done. Spurring. Can he finish? Slavia Praha back in business. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And he's done it. It's a goal for Bridge 2. And after 29 minutes is number 13.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
White. Trossard. Cross goes in there. Up to the chance here to counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rice. That'll be a throw. Pinches it off him. Aim forwards. Gabriel, and it's played forward
For Merino.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Forward it goes. Quick ball upfield. Aim forwards. And out to safety. Jorginho. Moved on forwards. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Aimed in towards the centre. Played towards the front line. Ooh, can he get onto this? Gabriel. Jorginho. Knocks it out wide. Kivior. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Rice.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's got the shot! Quite an alarm.
Rice.
Calafiori. Shifted upfield.
For Marino.
Played out to the right. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, nice touch. He's gone backward here. Clears it away. Saka. Oh, good spread. White. Tries across. Played out to the left flank. And the counter is on. Over to the left. Such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Jorginho. Gently done. And it's played forward. Forwards and with intent, and he can clear it away. Kivio. Calafiori. Now Trossard. Jorginho. And it's played forward. He's had it taken off him. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Has indicated there will be a minimum
Gabriel.
of 1 minute of added time.
For Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Havertz. Saka! Fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That'll be the final action. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. The action has already resumed here. Calafiori. Trossard. And he's forced to go back. It's Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Kivio. Saka. And here's Havertz. Spread out to the left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saka. And it's Jorginho. To Jorginho. And he's gone searching crossfield. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Trossard. Trossard! That was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Havertz does really well to win the ball there. White. Rice. Out to the right. White. And here's Saka. Great hit! The keeper's done ever so well.
Saka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Merino. Clear away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's played into the area. Raya claims it. Kivior. Trossard. For Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Trossard. Kivior. And that's aimed into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Strong running down that left flank. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. That's been one straight back. Fired in. Raya is there to take. The Gunners get it back again. Havertz. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Shapes for an overhead. It didn't come off, but all pleased with it.
Saka certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high-tariff skill.
And here's Saka. Saka! It's a loose ball. Cool, trying to keep this in. Played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Now the finish!
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Rice. Passes short and sharp. Now there's a Havertz! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Goal for Arsenal.
And yes, it's him again!
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Shifted upfield. Rice.
We've had a
Goes
mobile
forward.
phone handed in if you've lost
Now
your
he's off and
mobile
running.
phone. Can you please make your way to reception after the game? Thank you.
Merino. Just about up to the hour now.
Slavia Prague may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Aim forwards. That's been intercepted. Gabriel. White. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Now White. Jorginho. Calafiori. He's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played out to the right. He is through here. Picked out chance!
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's had it nicked away. Calafiori. Havertz is firing after that one. Linger. Driven forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Promising cross. Calmly anticipates. He's gone direct here. Saka. Merino. Now Trossard. And here's Saka. It's run loose. And again. Played out towards the right wing. Hit into the middle. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Merino. Saka. Can he get onto this? Oh, some tackle that. White gets good distance on it. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gabriel. White. For Merino. Over to the left. Kivior. He's free, he has got space. He's had a shot! Just not quite it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Up towards the front line. Stood up well to him there. Rice. And here's Havertz. Well, that is one way to stop him. Havertz has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Saka! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, sweet feet. Forward it goes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looks to bypass the midfield. Passing nice and neat. White wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Saka climbs up big. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saka with the short one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Arsenal have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Another chance! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort! Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Of course
he wasn't.
I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
After 80 minutes is number 19, Leandro Trossard.
So the lead now is 2. Looking ball that. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Kivior. Jorginho. For Rice. Oh, good spread. Saka. Havertz. The Gunners finding their passes. Played out to the right. White. He's had a hit!
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And the fourth official has advised that we have
Now some
substitutions
movement
taking
on the bench,
place.
and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Trossard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Into the last 5 minutes. Out to the right. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Goes direct to the front line. Saka. Merino. Well, they could break here. Gently done. Linger.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rice. Zinchenko. Rice. Shot a goal! Moved on forwards. Just eases him off the ball.
The
2
referee
minutes
has
to be added
indicated
on.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of
Calafiori.
added time.
Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Now Zinchenko. Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fiddles it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raya has that under control. Zinchenko. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Merino. And the referee brings it to a close. was the telling individual today.
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude, and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Steered out wide. Linga. Merino. To Jorginho. Passing nice and neat. There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
That has been knocked clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fiori. Rice, over to the other side. Now White. Clears it away. Mikel Merino gets it back. Saka. Arsenal looking to pass down. Havertz! Chance and a real lettuce. Jorginho. Calafiori. Now Kivior. Forwards and with intent. Played forward. Calafiori. For Rice. White. And it's hoisted clear. White. Oh, it's played into the area.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And a second time. Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too
After 7
late.
minutes is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Trossard. Calafiori. For Merino. Jorginho. And here's Saka. Merino. Opts to play it back. Forced to go back. And it's played forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Gently done. Jorginho. White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. Slavia Prague are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
It's a goal kick.
Merino.
Slavia Prague already trailing, and we've barely begun. And now the breakaway. There's a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! Who's going to get there? Nice touch. Gabriel getting this one clear. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Trossard. Made out to the left flank. That's tidy. Chooses to go back. Right!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That is played back to front. Gabriel.
Merino. Slavia Prague really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
White. And here's Saka. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Calafiori. Now White. Havertz. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? Rice. Kivior. Oh, sweet feet. Trossard. He's found the way through. Swung over into the middle.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And here's the chance to counter. Linger. Defending was strong and firm. White. Fiddles it through. Saka. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had it nicked away. Saka. Merino. That is a great ball. And the counter is on. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is good strength. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Slavia Prague really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
He's had it taken off him. Plays it from a quarterback position. Calafiori. Now Trossard. Rice. And here's Trossard. Oh, that's neat. Rice. White. Tries a cross. And they've got a throw. White. Look at the space. Havertz! Jorginho. Trossard. Oh, good spread. White. Climbs up big! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Havertz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
The Gunners grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Raya sends that a long way. Rice. Jorginho. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that... Trossard! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a shot! They can break here. Forward it goes. Havertz. Trossard. Kivior. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Trossard. Trossard! Merino. And Gabriel. Merino. And it's Jorginho. Shifted upfield. Slavia Prague are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Spread out to the left. There's the shot! Trossard. Rice. Now Trossard. Out to the left it goes. That has been knocked clear. Saka. Short changes him with that pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, this is a grand finish!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Calafiori. Merino. Aim forwards. Saka. Out to the right. Played back into the centre.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Jorginho. Havertz.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Slavia Prague can counter promptly here. Merino. And Jorginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. White. Nice control. For Merino. Just like a decent finish.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added
Trossard.
time.
Jorginho. For Merino. Trossard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Danger averted for now.
It's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dinner from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Jorginho with the clearance. Interesting ball. And now they can clear their lines. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, such a clever touch. This is gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Has that under control. White. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Saka. And here's Havertz. Merino. Clears it away. Merino. Now then, the ball's come loose. Linger. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just eases him off the ball. Calafiori. Merino. It's Saka.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Merino. Gabriel. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Mikel Merino is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rice has created one goal already. Played out towards the right wing. Aim forwards. That looks a cracking ball. He's in a great position. He has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mikel Merino attempts a clearance. And he's heaved it away. Forwards and with intent. And it's making it to play. Calafiori. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an excellent interception.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
In comes the cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please remain seated after the game? And your
That's been
coach will
intercepted.
meet you at the turnstiles. Thank you.
And here's Havertz. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gabriel. Gently done. And it's Jorginho. And Gabriel. Out to the right. Massive lead! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Goal for Arsenal.
And there was his third, and
After
boy,
63
he looks
minutes,
the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the
29.
outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Forward it goes. Nicely intercepted. Ups for safety. Jorginho. Shifted upfield. White. Proves too strong. Plays it forward. Jorginho. Rice. Gently done. Looking to break at pace. Raya comes out and deals with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kivior drives forward on the overlap, played into the box. And they win it back again. Saka. White charging forward down that flank. Towering header! Just needed better contact. That's been drilled forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
White. Saka. Now White. Wriggles his way through. White. Saka's delivery. That's not going far. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. White. Now Trossard. And here's Saka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle. And the shot! It's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Kai Havertz.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal totally rampant here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Havertz, over to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Trossard. Now it's Saka. Turns and goes back. Kivior. Here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Jorginho. Saka. And here's Havertz. Trossard! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looks to bypass the midfield. Calafiori getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Trossard. Played out to the left flank. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Saka. Fitz has got rid of that. White. Oh, that's nice. Through to the goalkeeper. He's going to be disappointed with that. Calafiori. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel.
Slavia Prague really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
For Merino. White. That's good play. And that has been clubbed away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Saka. pinches it off him. Merino. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Merino!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gabriel gets it away. That'll be a throw. Jorginho. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zinchenko. White. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Could move up a gear here. Gonna throw in. Tries to get it clear. And that's another throw. Havertz puts his foot on the gas. Zinchenko. Now Trossard. Great chance!
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saka.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Can he get away here? And here's Trossard. Saka. And that's it.
Session Walker, please go to the ticket office to meet Nathan. Thank you.
Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Saka plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. And he whips it in. Played back in. And that's been repelled. Merino. This might spell danger. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now the breakaway. Played out to the left flank. Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Back in possession and ready to go again. Calafiori. Trossard. For Rice. Plays it from a quarterback position. That has been knocked clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Calafiori. Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Forwards and with intent. Calafiori. Kivior. Jorginho. It's Saka. And here's Havertz! It's Havertz! He's going to get there. And another time! Just leaving it for the contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gently done. White looking to get on the end of this. White. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up to meet it! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like a rival to get his head to the
After
ball.
8 minutes is number 19, Leandro Trossard.
The Gunners gain their reward with an early goal. Linger. That is lovely. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, has that under control. White carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's played it long.
Arsenal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide up.
Climbs up big!
Havertz did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
White. Oh, can he get onto this?
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's aimed into the middle. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. White.
Rice. Slavia Prague are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Flings it across. And he's there to clear it. It's a little off target. Played long and they could be in here. Rice. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is good strength. Tries to get it clear. No, he's not getting any further than that. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good spread. Oh, shoot. Can he put it away?
Well, that's so refreshing. They want to go down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
You just cannot stop him.
Good position. They had a ball they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't seem on. It's really crafty business, that.
Slavia Prague grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's well spotted. Merino, aim forwards. White. Saka. Might be to Trossard!
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gabriel. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Saka. Saka's delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's an excellent interception. Merino. For Rice. Lovely bit of skill. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Stitch defending, but that'll do. got a counter here. Knocks it out wide. And here's Trosser! White tries across.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's an looking ball, that. Calafiori. White goes forward.
Havertz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets it back. Havertz. And here's Trossard. Calafiori makes the interception. Kivior. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And the finish! Clears it away. And again! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Goal for Arsenal. After 30 minutes is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal take the lead. Gently done. Jorginho. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Kivior. And he's forced to go back. Moved on forwards. Rice. And here's Havertz. Can he finish?
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.